Hello, true art believers, and welcome, friends. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And if you managed to stop by, I appreciate you. Anyways, you are watching. Actually, let's backtrack it again. I always forget to say it in this form. I got to say it this way. I have to say it this way. I am the number one live art streamer in the world. And I have to say it that way because saying I am apparently has strong psychological effects. So if I say I am as opposed to you were watching the number one live art streamer, there's a big difference. Anyhow, I have another drawing for you today. It's going to be another cactus drawing. I'm going to keep it simple because my time is very short today. I got some plans this evening, and I have to kind of get this drawing on its way before I begin tonight's show. Was it festivities? I don't know. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe for more. It's very much appreciated. So let's get this drawing started. Cue the music. And welcome, true art believers. Welcome to today's live stream. You are watching day 146 of 200 days of drawing. And as of right now, I'm just doing a few adjustments to the screen here so that I can bring down my little camera here. I'm going to do a little recording, a little time-lapse recording right now. So I'm going to have this going right here. I'm going to hit the time lapse, and I'm going to talk to you about the drawing process as I'm going through this whole shenanigans. All right. We're going to move it to the side here because I can't really see. There we go. Now, let's see what we can get done here. So today, the other day I did a, what was it called? Like a... What did I do? What colors did I use? Purple? Is it purple? I did red. Okay. So now I am remembering. So I did red. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do like a kind of like a that tone. We're gonna use that tone. Actually, we're gonna use this tone. There we go. And the background, not this background, but the shape that I'm going to be using is going to be like a dark purple or light purple. I don't know yet. So let's go ahead and get this drawing on its way. Let's see here. I can't seem to get. There we go. I'm having issues with my menu items here, so I'm just kind of trying to organize it so I can basically, so that I can have this screen right here because this camera angle is kind of odd. All righty. Oh, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Now the color is, we're going to be doing a dark. There we go. That's what we want. And we want to make the brush 10 pixels, not 20 pixels. That's a little large for me. Yeah, 10 pixels. That's a good scale. Now, this darn camera is in my way. It's right there. It's literally blocking like 25% of my screen here. I'm running a little bit behind, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simple cactus today. And I've been doing that a lot lately, and I apologize. It's just that as of lately, I just haven't had the time to kind of sit down. And if you see me moving to the right side here, on the other side here, it's literally so I can see the screen. That's how bad it is. Oh gosh, technology. So I'm going to keep the cactus simple. We're going to kind of just do like a, I don't know, like something like that maybe. I'm gonna do another one behind it. I've done this type of like regular cactus where I just have just two small little cactus, like flat cactus shapes, and then this one we're gonna call this like bunny ears or something. I think that'll be fine, and that will be good. And yeah, jumping right into it. So what I didn't do is I didn't set up my screen accordingly. So now I have this very odd position that I'm in while I'm drawing. Like I have this camera right here, literally a camera's right down here. I'm touching it, right? And it's in my way and it's causing all kinds of like mischief for me. And I don't like that. All right. So nothing's really, I don't really have anything in mind today. As a matter of fact, I really don't even like this cactus here. But the thing is about that is you want to ignore those like initial reactions of like what's going to happen here. And yeah, I did not spend enough time. What's it called? Like setting up my workstation, my workflow station with this cactus drawing here. I think that's good enough. I think that's a good. Actually, we're gonna make it larger. There we go. We do it all over again. So don't mind me. I'm a little bit scatterbrained. There, I'm just like I'm not really thinking today. I have a lot of things kind of pulling my attention from this. So there's things kind of dragging my focus today, and I don't mean that to be part. Like I don't want that to happen, but it's happening. And the thing is, I'm recognizing that, and that's fine. So that's good. The ability to recognize that is what I'm more concerned about. So if I can recognize that my attention is being taken away from me today, I think I'm on the right track. Um, the reason why my attention's a little bit out of whack at the moment is because I have a very tight schedule, and I'm trying to get it done. Whoa, what was that? What'd I do? Oh, tolerance. So my erase. How about this? Contiguous. I think I've changed the setting of my eraser and didn't even know it. Eraser. No, stop that. Eraser. There we go. So now what I'm doing is I'm having some issues. I think what I've done is I've changed the setting of my eraser. Don't even know it, and I don't know how to fix it. Brush tool, eraser tool, background eraser tool. So I may have selected a wrong eraser setting, which might be the reason why I had that like weird little wavy pattern that was happening. There we go. So it was the background. It was like I had a different setting. I was like, what is happening here? This never happens. I was having a little bit of like live stream terror for a second. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. We don't want this live. There we go. And we're just going to do that. Okay, I think that's going to call it a day. Okay, we'll leave it like that. And now we're going to remove, close this out, lock this layer, close. There we go. Now we're going to go into the cactus. We're going to work on the pot here. Let's get a regular little color here. Kind of do this. Yeah, so my main problem I'm having right now is this whole camera right here is literally blocking my screen, and I'm having to move to the side to see it. And it's actually, it's a little bit more distracting today than usual. Normally I can pretty much abide. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should just use the screen of my phone and draw from my screen. So I'm drawing from a screen on a screen, which is gonna be weird. I'm gonna do that. We'll do that. And we'll do something like this. There we go. And we see the outline. I can dig it. We'll leave it like that. We're fine with that. I don't care. Now we're going to do some sand. So I'm struggling today, folks. I apologize that this is the case, but I'm struggling today because of just I ill-planned this, and normally I have like a moment of time where I kind of situate the screen, but right now, like the ball, like the machine is already rolling, camera's rolling, and you're just gonna have to deal with it, right? You're just gonna have to like deal with the blows, right? And so that's what I'm doing today. Is I'm just trying to deal with the the this and figure out how I can make it work, you know? There we go. Just do something like that. Kind of do this. Just erase all the remainder here. Don't really care. My left eye is like drying, probably because there's a little bit of stress happening right now. This is a little abnormal for me. I apologize, man. I apologize. I just want to. I'm feeling awkward. I feel like there's this awkward energy today. Ooh, yeah, we'll do that. That's a very vivid green. We'll go with that. You know, I got this awkward green. Or I just got this just an overall. I think I might call it like bunny ears or something. You know, let's call it something simple like that. Call it like bunny ears. Or that typically I've been labeling my my cactus with weird names. Usually how I feel what they look like what they I'll title them what they kind of look like. You know, if they look like, I think one of them I called ant legs because it kind of looked like ant legs. And we'll just leave it like that. I'm not even going to erase anything. We'll just leave it like that, and then we're going to go to the background now, and it's on layer lock. So we're going to do a light blue. All right, we're going to do a light blue right here. I thought it was on layer lock. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to do. We want to do like a light blue. We're going to do a blue, you know, a blue to purple. That's what we're going to do, like a blue to purple. Yep, just a blue to purple here. Left to right, just even strokes. I'm having a little bit of trouble because I'm having a hard time looking around my camera right now. And I'm going to have to make a mental note of this to kind of like do a little like setup prior, because lately, before, I didn't have any problems with that. I was like just bringing the camera down, and I was like, there we go, it's set up, and then we're good to go. And then apparently I need to spend a little bit more time on that. And maybe something like right here would do like a, I think that's good enough, especially because we're at 16 minutes. When usually around the 15, 16-minute mark is when I need to kind of move on from my drawing and start on with the texture of the pot and cactus and just kind of get that out of the way, you know. Thankfully, I've gotten pretty good at doing these. Um, I say that now, and then all of a sudden, like I get like a visual hiccup. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, I'm struggling because I have my mind is somewhere else. And so because my mind is somewhere else, the camera here that I'm doing my time lapse on is becoming like, it's becoming like really distracting, even more so than it would normally be, like what it would than normal. Like then it's more distracting than what it would normally be, is because it's just right in my way, and it's really affecting my concentration and so forth, And so, it's just one of those things, and you got to deal with it. But like, I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't affecting me as much as it is right now. Like, it's kind of bugging me, actually. It's kind of bugging me. It's definitely not the type of thing that the number one live art streamer would be complaining about, is the fact that the camera's in their way and they can't see. Kind of like that. There we go. And we're gonna do another layer. Actually, let's kind of play around with the darker tones around here. And I'll play around with some dark tones here. Maybe add some more rich tones here. So I went to the pool earlier today, and it's causing some issues. My contacts are like on fire. They're on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. That was just a little bit of Ricky Bobby. And we're gonna do something like this. Put this B here. Zoom in here. Do something like right here. And do something. Rotate it. I'm gonna move this line right here. And then we're gonna take something like this. I'm just gonna make like a deep line here. That way that is kind of separated a little bit. Yeah, just using a little bit of that, and maybe even test this and make it oops, lighter in certain areas. So I'm gonna rotate it again. Make it like a little bit of a line here. Gonna add like a little bit of a tone. We're at 20 minutes. I think I'm doing pretty good. I want to top it off, really get this kind of dialed in. So I'm starting to get a little bit dialed in, but I'm still a little distracted. So that's a thing. That's a thing right now. Now, make one more layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the opposite color. I'm going to do a little bit of color, playing around with color here. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. Something that kind of like the complementary color of blue. And on purple here, I'm going to do the complementary color of purple in the shadows here. So it's going to be like a green. It's a little bit of like a green here. And that maybe even like a darker green in this area right here. Even darker than that. Like a dark green there. Dark green. So that's something I've been doing as of late, is adding complementary colors to these forms here. So now I'm going to work on the sand. We're making really good time. I think I'm going to keep this really simple. I don't want to spend more like 6 minutes on the cactus, just because time's really, really tight. And for those that watch this live stream, you know that like almost every time I do one of these, it's incredibly, it's like a marathon. It's a race. It's a race to get the drawing done as quickly as possible. Not that I want to get it done as quickly as possible. It's more like, how am I going to finish this in the time frame that I need to get it done, so that I can do the things I need to do throughout the rest of the day or whatever to get the evening done. I don't know. It's just one of those things. And so for the yellow, I'm going to add a little bit of blue. We're going to add, what's the complementary color of blue? No, we're going to do, what's complementary? Okay, we're going to just do a dark blue. Since it's yellow, we're going to put some blue in here. Not that kind of blue. We're going to do like a grayish blue for the shadow here. So it's more like a muted. Add some something like this, a little bit of, not that much. There we go, something like that. And put like a little shadow here, and so forth. Now, what is that? There we go. It looks like I have like some holes. I have some holes here, some blue holes. There we go. I think that's it. I think we got that covered. Now, I think we might have. There we go. Now it's time to finish the cactus. Time for the grand finale. And we're going to layer mask that. We're going to add a soft round. Take this tone. We're going to add some light tones. I'm going to back out real quick. Some light tones. And add some light tones right here. I'm going to go even further and add some dark tones. And right here, we'll add like a really dark tone. Right, just like a really dark tone here. And then maybe I'll do like something like this. All right, now we're going to add our texture onto it, linking it. Just really quick. I'm being really quick with this, and that's all by design, because of this just the time frame that I have going on today, you know. And I'm just not mentally with it. Like drawing, just like almost any like activity requires certain level of thought, you know. Although like right now, this is almost automatic because I've done so many of them, you know. So I've gotten better at doing this type of like drawing automatically. Now, there are certain things that change and vary from time to time, you know. But You know, for all intents and purposes, it's pretty much like I'm just like in kind of like in what would you call it? Robot mode, you know? And I'm just kind of playing around, and if I don't get it the way I like it, that's fine. I'm not going to be upset if it doesn't turn out the way I want it. So I'm going to spend like the next 4 minutes on this, and we're going to try, after that, we're going to put our thorns on there, and then, yeah, we're going to put the thorns on there, and then call it a day. So nothing too fancy. I like to keep, on days like this where I have it's really tight, like the time frame where I can do these, you know, because I'm expecting company real soon, you know, and I just had to get this out of the way because I knew if I didn't do it now, I could very well be doing this until like at like midnight tonight. I wouldn't be able to get to it till like midnight. And I was like, no, that's not how we do things. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to get these drawings done as quickly and as effectively as possible, you know, and that's my goal, is to do 200 of these, right? I'm on well, not 200 of these, but to keep going. I've drawn for 146 days straight, and I've learned from experience from the past that it is not fun. It's not like, what's it called, like it's not like, I can't find the word for it. Morally, like, I don't have like the moral high, like it's not like better morally to be doing it late at night. It's not like I can brag about it. It's just like more like it's a pain in the butt, really, to have to deal with that type of stuff. So I'm getting a little bit more like experimental with this one, is kind of playing around with the brush strokes, and whatever I don't get done in the next 2 minutes is that's it. And we're just going to kind of call it a day. So that's another thing that I've been doing, is like really expressing hard deadlines, you know, with these drawings. So like if I don't get it done in that time frame, it's just not going to get done. You know, of course, I'd like it to be finished, right? I'd like there to be some level of completion, but I'm not going to like be too upset if it doesn't get done to the level of completion that I want it. So I have like 1 minute. And normally I would, lately I've been incorporating like the background tones with the cactus drawing, but I've been kind of like putting that on the back burner as of lately. I haven't been really dealing with adding those tones in there. I thought it was really dynamic. It makes it kind of nice to have the background incorporated into the foreground, but I'm just like, you know what? Not now. It's just one of those things. Is like, is it worth it? I can make the argument that there is some merit to it, and it's kind of nice to have that. But it's not going to make or break my drawing. And sometimes I'll do it, and sometimes I won't. It all depends on how I feel. I kind of like that. A little high saturation right there. Yeah, there we go. Something like this. Maybe do a... And let's get some of this tone right here. All right, I have a few minutes left. Yeah, all right. I'm just playing around texture. Okay, so that's at 30 minutes, and I think I'm done. I am just going to, let's zoom out for a second, and it's yeah, we're just gonna go and put our thorns in there and call it a day because I really, really, really got to go. You know what? Let's backpedal it. I apologize. I don't need to be saying that I need to get going. It's just like it's like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not. I actually enjoy doing these. Um and maybe in the future my one big goal of mine is to actually be able to sit back and like let's see. We're going to do thicker. We're going to do 10 pixel. I want to be able to sit back and um, not be in a position where I have to get these done as quickly as I can or have to, you know. And it's been like there's been a few days like this whole week's been like just a giant race to get these done. So and that's one of the struggles. That's one of those huge struggles of trying to do a daily live stream. Especially if you're doing it as you're not like, you know, if you're employed by if you're not self-employed. So if you're not self-employed, like, you know, I have employers. I'm employed by another person, by another company, right? Like, especially if you have that. If you're self-employed, I imagine it'd be a little bit easier because you have a little bit more. Not that you have more free time, but you're not having to work your schedule around um, your job, essentially, because you have to like, okay, well, I have to work at this time, so that means if I get this, I have to get this done at this time. If I don't get it done at this time, then I have to do it after work, which is a pain, um, and so forth. And put like one here and right here, and then I think that's it. We'll put like a thorn right there. There, you can't even see it. So I think that's it for the day. I think I'm done, friends. I think I am done. Let's zoom out real quick, and we're going to put our signature. We're going to take this color right here, and we're going to make a yellow. We're going to do yellow. All right, let's zoom in right here. So that'd be I'm going to go at 9 pixels, 8 pixels. Ooh, we're zoomed in way too big. There we go. P. We're going to go 7 pixels. P. No, stop it. Oh, no. I'm going to zoom in. Sorry. I go P 21. It's day 146. 146 out of 200. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I think the text, and that's my just my drawing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let's in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna turn my I'm gonna zoom out real quick. Look at that. All right. I just had to see. I had that camera there. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this drawing process. I know there was a little bit of what was it called? Like, I guess like venting. Didn't mean to vent. It's just that I was really no. I was venting. It is what it is. We're just gonna call it. What is it like? What's the phrase? Call a spade a spade. Is that's the phrase? Is that the phrase? I don't really know the phrase. I think that's. I'm not king. I don't know phraseologies, or like in quotable quotes or potent quotables. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you have I hope you enjoyed the drawing process. You know, it was a nice little segue. It was a nice quick drawing. Um, you know, very easy. And I can't be upset about the outcome. And I think there's some things that I appreciate. I actually like the pot. The pot went out. The pot went very well. Went very smooth with this one. This drawing was really well constructed with regards to the pot. I'm actually quite pleased with how that kind of just was done. Right. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe for more. It is very appreciated. Thank you so much. Alrighty. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the drawing process. Thank you so much for your time. It is very much appreciated. But I must get going. It has been a beautiful drawing. It's beautiful. Oh gosh. Excuse me. I had a fan blowing on me the whole time. And it's just drying my throat. Oh gosh. All right, sorry about that. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. I got to get going. Have a wonderful day. Pierson out.